10 years ago, I took up photography. I thought it was a nice creative release, but I never realized how therapeutic it was and the healing power that it had, art in general. Recently, I was displaying some of these images over at a powwow in Grand Forks, North Dakota, and I stumbled onto a couple that started an art center for vets. And it intrigued me that using art to heal the wounds of war is an incredible idea. So I started investigating it a little bit and found a lot out there, just how much art can help out these vets. So we were talking about a little gallery here, but I wanted to say that it's important that we help these vets however we can, and I want a special thanks to some footage I got from Grand Forks Arts for Vets Center for their time and interview, and for the production, the documentary from Time about the Arts for Vets, and I used some of that footage in this. So I hope you like this video to follow, and just remember all of our freedoms came through the blood and through the traumas of these veterans. So enjoy the video.
And I'm 22, but I already have a brain injury. I've lost my best friend. I went to war. I was in a relationship at the time that ended up ultimately failing because I was a different person when I came home. At first, I needed a voice. When I got to having that voice through art, then I needed a purpose for that voice. The vulnerability of telling your story is what helps you get you over that hump, because you don't have to keep this all in. You could put it into a song or put it into a piece of art. You don't feel weak. You feel like you accomplished something, you created something.
I'm sorry.
So just to let you know, when you come in here, we do different things. Sometimes we do only our own shows, and sometimes we collaborate with other groups. So the show you're seeing right now that comes down tomorrow is we did a collaboration with Fair Housing, and since so many vets are homeless, this exhibit that's up right now is about housing.
Oh.
And so this is Zach Lee. He was homeless for a while. Now he's a well-collected artist.
All ridgeways I'm inbound. These four wheels are hardly touching the ground. So open the gates at the table, say a prayer if you're able to, and we'll fight this thing right down to my last breath. So do what you can, but if the man upstairs is calling me, you make the call to my brother Paul, he'll need some company. Don't let my choice.
Zach painted this when he was homeless. Now he's working for the VA. But we got some great stories to tell. Well, we do find we have just tons of creatives that come here, and we really love opening it up for vets, because lots of times vets are still, our current show that we're going to be doing this year, the first one's called Uniform in July, and then the next one in November is called Uniform and Service. And what we find is a lot of vets, they go from military service into community service,
Right.
And so we really want to highlight that, because there's vets everywhere and people don't know it. So.
I still had this urge to tell my story, but I still didn't know how to verbally speak it. You're like, hey, instead of doing, the grass green, how about you do it a color that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to the way you felt. So I just went with it, and I did everything just red.
Don't know it, so.
That's because it's almost, art would be therapeutic for a lot of these vets.
It is therapeutic. The reason
Immediately, from all over the room, it was like, you put red in there because you saw him die. you had red in there because you were so passionate about him, or red because you were so angry that he died. And all these made sense to me. I almost felt like I found a way to talk about it without talking about it. I dove in to art because I felt like it was healing me at that moment.
The reason I do art is I had a head injury 20 years ago. I was assaulted,
Yeah, oh, wow.
messed up. And my mother got me painting. I was a musician, primarily a singer before.
Wow.
And then I couldn't sing, so my mom got me painting.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, great release. I mean,
Yeah.
this is amazing. So all the work in here is for sale or not?
It's all for sale. Yep.
Yeah.
And in this particular show, a portion of it goes to homeless agencies that will
Right.
help people.
Some of the proceeds go back
Yeah.
to help the same people that created the art.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow.
Sento is one of our veteran artists, and she's still doing all kinds of amazing things. And then throughout the whole gallery, you'll find that we have independent artists have their own little studios here.
Oh, I figured this
Yeah.
was your office.
So no, this
No.
is Mandy.
Yeah.
My office is in the back.
And this is all Mandy's stuff?
And she's one of our gallery managers.
There you go, Steve, right there. I wanted to get into like.
Yeah.
So Randy is teaching flame painting.
Wow.
Stop moving.
And this is some of the
Some
stuff?
of Randy's work, yeah.
That's what I was trying to catch.
Randy's vet?
He's a
too?
vet too. Yeah.
I see the one right here.
Yep.
He looks like,
All
he's
right.
kind of looking like
Then when DoorDash is gonna be here for a while.
Vietnam.
Navy.
Navy?
Yep.
Yeah, then that's a good guy.
Okay.
I'm Navy.
I was raised by a Navy man myself.
Yeah.
Is this the bird bath piece?
Oh, this is,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this area in here is our teachers.
So that I don't interrupt. Am I breaking
our
that?
studios.
You got a young artist in here.
Yes. So we embrace all artists. We do not just say that only some can be. Almost all of our shows, even our veteran shows, is open for people to participate because we feel that bridging is really, really important. We also available to our members in the community. We have a full shop and we have free art supplies. So we
Really?
accept donations of art supplies all the time. And that's so nobody ever has to feel the embarrassment of coming in and saying, I need.
Yeah.
If they want to participate in a class and say they didn't have the canvases, but they had the brushes, they can just walk in with their brushes, go in, grab a canvas, and sit down like everybody else.
Wow.
Almost every show we do, we have somebody who is currently homeless in every show. And we've done that for 10 years.
There's a photo, that looks like a photograph. It's
Yes, that's Sherry and Emma.
Shara.
So one work is done by Emma and one is by Sherry. And the last one is done by Kirsten.
Where's your work?
Right there. The messiest room is the mom room because everybody piles their crap in my room. But most of this in here is mine.
Oh, this feels comfortable.
Yeah.
It feels,
That's what I want people to do.
yeah.
Come in and get kind of spiritually refreshed.
Yeah.
And I love teaching classes. So I teach in watercolor, traditional acrylic, and then also high texture acrylic. I really
Wow.
like playing with the layers.
Yeah.
Jib and I volunteer. My husband who's out there cleaning the yard right now.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah, but so any of my paintings here at the gallery that sell, we throw back into Arts for Vets. And
So there's some nice
beautiful,
photography here.
yeah. Oh, Sherry's amazing.
And-
I'm proud of absolutely everybody. I
Yeah.
think they all do amazing work.
Yeah, I like this.
She's got that pop of color,
See,
she's
I'm a-
really good at selecting.
Yeah, I'm a color freak. I mean,
Yeah.
I have some black and white stuff.
And she has a great way of capturing a moment. She's
Yeah.
really good at that.
Yeah, I like this breakout. I like that. So you cover everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And then
that
what-
was kind of the debate, well, is photography art? And I said, heck yeah, it's
Oh,
art.
absolutely.
Who would not believe that,
And so we also we feature street artists. So we have our graffiti artists. We have
That's amazing.
here's the art closet. So people will come in, drop off donations. With anybody can walk in here and get frames, art supplies, anything they want. They never have to ask. They just walk in, help themselves.
Wow. And
Yeah.
then you get donations from people for that. And
Yeah, I always tell every once in a while I'll call to the community and I'll go, clean out your junk drawers. We can use it all. You know?
yeah.
We have so many veterans who are Native in our group. So
Oh, yeah. Well,
we decided that they've helped us build the Arts for Vets from the
Right.
beginning. But one thing that's always driven my family crazy in this state is that we've never had a 100% run Native gallery.
Yeah.
It's just Native decisions, Native this. So in November, every November we fill this entire place with Native artwork for Native American Month. And so this year I said, the owners of the building said this little area came open, and I said, do you want your own gallery? And they went, oh my God, yeah, we do. So
wow. Yes. Yeah, like even at the powwow, that's how they start the whole thing. And
Yeah.
the grand entry is with veterans leading
Yeah.
the way. Oh,
So this is the
love it.
first 100% run Native gallery. Arts for Vets is sort of like an umbrella right now while they're getting started and
yeah.
learning how to run a gallery and everything. We have workshops every other weekend on Sundays. We have workshops throughout the year here. We do group shows, but they are doing an amazing job. All the work here is Native American. And we got the blessing of the 7 tribes from North Dakota, which is pretty cool. And
Oh,
people have
yeah.
been very excited about it. Yeah.
So, did they come in here and bless it too? With
Well,
the
yes, it
smoke?
has been actually blessed.
Yeah,
yes,
with the
of course.
smoke and the whole ceremony.
You
Yeah.
bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also lots of uplifting support and everything like that. And so,
Yeah, there's so much talent there.
isn't it gorgeous?
Like, look
So
at
this
that.
is Tammy. She's our gallery manager here. And she's also our resident Native American teacher and mentor for everybody. So this is Tammy's work.
And this is Tammy. This was just from her life. She didn't, or did she go
a
to
couple
college
of years
for?
ago, I handed her this big giant canvas because she was always painting smaller ones.
Yeah.
And then she brought it back to my house. Okay, I can't do it that big. I go, yes, you can. So I made Jib bring it back.
Yeah, look at that.
And then look
the
at what
bear.
she did with the. So
Look at
this
the
is
bear.
the story of the 7 grandfathers.
Wow.
Of the 7 grandfathers of. She's from Turtle Mountain.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Well, oh man.
And what I love is she always paints Sasquatch as one of the grandfathers. He's always painted in all of them.
That's the connection from Amanda. Yeah,
Yeah.
Sasquatch. What was her name again?
Tammy Nadeo.
Nadeo.
I'm saying it wrong. She says Nadu.
Nadu.
Every
Nadu. That's
yeah,
what.
they say it Nadu
Yeah,
up there.
no,
but
that- yeah.
my Minnesota family,
Yeah.
they always said Nadeo, like the French version. Yeah.
Well, all of
And I
them are
always say
French.
it,
Have
but-
French. Gourneau,
Yeah.
Peltier.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So, but
Parisian.
she from Turtle Mountain, they say Nadu.
Nadu.
Hmm.
Gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Oh,
And
and then
then-
is some of Francis's
Terry.
work, isn't
Yeah.
it? That,
This is Terry
oh, Terry.
Lavalley. He was sitting right down
Right.
beside you. Yeah. This is Terry, and he did his. This is Jason. This young man is super cute, Kenroy. He's 14 years old, so he's in our gallery representing the youth. We got young people here.
Oh, this is wonderful.
This is Terry. This is Alan Desmarais.
Ah, yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, beautiful.
Beautiful stuff. Kudos to you guys.
Very proud of everybody.
Yeah.
We've gotten donations, and Jib and I ran around and found all kinds of supplies to build, like the ribbon skirts, ribbon shirts, all that.
Oh, yeah.
So we have a full production studio here.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So what we're having over the summer is a lot of guest teachers and speakers. So
I caught my eye. What's that in the corner there?
this beautiful thing was done by, this is done by Randy,
Oh,
and this is one of his fountains. He also
Wow.
did this. Yeah.
that's like stainless steel?
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? So we're working with building a
These four wheels are hardly touching the ground. So open the gate, set the table, say a prayer if you're able to, and we'll fight.
I still had this urge to tell my story, but I still didn't know how to verbally speak it. You're like, hey, instead of doing, the grass green, how about you do it a color that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to the way you felt. So I just went with it and I did everything just red. Like I found a way to talk about it without talking about it.